guys, Miss Kelsey here. I'm missing you all so much and just want to share something that's been on my heart and something that I think y'all would really enjoy. So with all this coronavirus stuff going on, I don't know if it's just my mom, but my mom is constantly telling me, Kelsey, wash your hands, put hand sanitizer on. So today's devotion has a little bit to do with washing your hands and how that can help. So Ephesians 6:10-13 is about the armor of God. And those verses say, finally be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, still continue to stand. So, I have a little experiment that I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see. So far, I have a bowl of water, and what we're going to do, the water is going to represent the world. And then I'm going to take black pepper and come with my camera, and we're going to pour a bunch of pepper into our bowl of water. Our pepper represents sin, and that our world is full of sin, but us as Christians have to learn how to deal with that sin. So next, we're going to take a bottle of soap. Well, before we do that, we're going to show what happens if we don't use the soap. So if you look at my fingers, we're going to stick my fingers right in, and look what happens. A bunch of pepper gets on my skin, and it's super gross, huh? So we're going to wipe that off. And so now, with using the soap, something kind of cool happens. So we're going to review for a minute. The water represents the world, and the pepper inside that got all over my fingers represents sin. So when we fully prepare ourselves and wear the full armor of God, which is going to be our soap, we're going to put a little bit of soap on my fingers. Watch what happens. Let me make sure it's good on there. Okay. So now, taking my fingers with the soap, watch. It totally separates. And that's so cool. And look, hardly any got on my fingers. Isn't that crazy? So this teaches us that the Lord really does want us to be prepared for times like this. And even though this kind of exemplifies we need to start washing our hands more often because of the coronavirus, it also shows that if we accept the Lord in our heart and that we put on the full body armor of God, that he protects us. Isn't that great? Well, that's all I have today, guys. I miss you all so much, and hopefully in just a few short weeks we'll be able to be back together again. Until next time. Bye, guys.